What's up guys, Chris here. And as you saw from the thumbnail, which I'll show once again, I managed to lose a pretty good amount of weight in 12 weeks. And I went from really not having abs to, what are you doing here? And what's with the additional Viking stuff? Don't we have enough? Not one word. So, lost about 15, 16 pounds over the course of 12 weeks. Here's my 3 keys that I did to lose this weight and go from not having abs to having better abs. Number 1, I average a caloric deficit. Over the course of the 12 weeks, on average per week and per day, I consumed less food than the energy my body burned off every single day. That was the number 1 thing, caloric deficit. It can even be as simple as saying, I ate less and moved more. The second thing I did is I lifted weights. This gave my body a signal, a stimulus, a reason to maintain the muscle mass that it had, and if I'm lucky, maybe even gain some mass, add some additional muscle to my frame, which admittedly can be difficult in a caloric deficit. The third thing I did is I consumed a high protein diet. I aimed for about 1 gram per pound of body weight and or goal weight. So my goal is to get down close to 180 because I started at 201. So aim for about 180 grams of protein a day. That way I have enough to supply my body with the nutrients it needs to repair any muscle tissue. And I'm allowed a fudge factor. So if I only got 165 grams of protein a day, or maybe hit 210, I'm close either way. You really want to say something now, don't you? Fine, talk away. Okay, 1, you can never have too much Viking stuff. We're in the playoffs this year, first time in 2 years. But you didn't quite tell the whole story there, Chris. See, while I may have done 3 good things, there are also 3 things I did that didn't help. The first can best be shown by this chart right here, cover up his ugly mug. This is how my weight fluctuated throughout the course of the 12 weeks. You can see a pattern here. It's called the weekend. So on the weekends, I kind of fell off the wagon and I would eat more than I needed to. Multiple times I went to restaurants and or bars, even to watch a Vikings game, consumed a lot. Let's just say the server at Olive Garden knew they were going to have to bring back some more of the unlimited breadsticks when I was there. So that did not help, where I spend the whole Monday through Friday going and losing the weight, slowly chipping away at it. And then I come back and I'm within, a half a pound of what I was the previous Monday because I added some fat and a whole lot of carbs and water and salt back into my system. So that's the first thing I did wrong, is I wasn't consistent enough on the weekends. Second thing I did wrong that would have helped me immensely is I didn't get enough sleep. There were nights, because I work a second shift job, I would get home, it's about, 11 o'clock. I didn't go to bed till 12:30, quarter to 1, but then I'm waking up at 7 a.m. to start my workouts. So you kind of need your 8 hours of sleep or whatever it was. I should be to the point, if I'm going to do this, where I wake up on my own without an alarm, and I wasn't doing that. And the third thing to correct for the weekend is I did an excessive amount of cardio. There were some days where I did 2 hours on the treadmill, an hour in the morning, an hour in the evening. There were even some days when I had to go to work in the afternoon where I woke up, walked for an hour on the treadmill, ate breakfast, waited another hour, and then did a second hour all in the morning. So I'm on the treadmill from like 7:30 to 8:30, and then I'm on it from 10:30 to 11:30. Hurry up, shower, go to work type of thing. Not the best. A lot of stress going in. So the key takeaways is I need to be more consistent with the food that's going in my mouth and get the sleep I need so that I'm not doing an excessive amount of cardio. And if you want, I can go into a more detailed list of how each of these things negatively affected me, or my buddy over there can go into a list of how all the things he did were so good that he could have done a little bit better. So, thanks for watching. Any questions, put it in the comments. Like and subscribe.